Good afternoon, everybody. It is February 24th today. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. I'm back in Saskatoon. And lots of times we go to equipment dealerships. You guys know I love to look at tractors. It's something I really enjoy doing. Combines, sprayers. Thought we'd switch it up a little bit this time. Thought we'd look at semi-trucks. Now, I'm not fussy when it comes to semi-trucks. You know that I have two internationals, and two Volvos. There is people that work for me who really, really like Peterbilts. Now, Peterbilts look nice. I don't like the Peterbilt price. It's basically like a John Deere premium. You pay more for John Deere, you pay more for Peterbilt. Do I have John Deere? Yes, I do. Do I have Peterbilt? No, I don't. But we're in Saskatoon. We want to take a look at a few trucks. Am I in the market for a truck? Not really, but if we ever could pull a crop off down south one of these years, we probably will be in the market for a truck and probably another set of trailers. And if we actually pulled an amazing crop off, maybe we'd be in the market for two. But this is a nice looking unit, 389. This is not mine, just so you know. None of these trucks are mine. They're probably already bought by their new owners. We're just looking. So obviously the new Peterbilts, and I don't know anything about Peterbilts. Man, I barely know anything about trucks, never mind Peterbilts. So I do know that the new ones, they came out with the full windshield versus the split windshield. I don't think they make these anymore. Like that. The classic style, right? It's a nice looking rig though. I bet you this truck is probably 350 grand. I could buy a brand spanking new corn binder international truck for probably 250. Heavy spec to heavy spec. Probably spend $100,000 more for this. That's the kicker. Oh, it's even got tint on the window. Sweet looking unit. I'm not a fan of the black. Not a big chrome guy actually myself. I'm not a big chrome guy. I'm more like painted bumpers, painted tanks, that sort of thing. Like painted. And then you got these more slope nose. So that's the classic style. We should actually have a Peterbilt. I think they're closed today. Well, they can't be that closed because we're out here. We're actually inside their compound. But we should get a Peterbilt guy one day to go through all this stuff with us so we actually know what the heck we're looking at and talking about. But that's the classic version. This is probably the newer version with the full-size windshield. The door handles are different. Oh, the dash is very different. And then you got this one, different yet again. All you Peterbilt guys and all you truck guys are like calling out the models for me. I appreciate it. I wish you guys were here right now. This one must be an auto. I don't see the shifter anywhere. Now, the pro to driving like a shorter nosed, slope nosed is for when you're around the field or if you're in the city. You got good line of sight coming out your windshield and you can actually see your approach. The con to driving a classic beautiful Pete like this with that long nose is all you see is hood. So you're kind of guessing on where your approach is. Like you really can't see crap with these things. Especially yeah, like even on my 9900, I have that bug visor up there. Like you can't see nothing. Like you just kind of know where your front end is. You got to know where that is, but you can't see crap. So if you got inexperienced guys, it's problematic. What we got here? Right close to the airport, I guess. Oh, giving me motion sick here. It's got to be a... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whose that is. It's not Stars anyway. It doesn't look like a Stars. So then, back to trucks here. Man, we've got so many grill options. Slope nose. And then there's sleepers. I don't know, do they have any flat tops here? Flat top sleepers? Let's see any. Oh, I don't like the horns up there. Not a fan of that option. Don't mind the visors. To be honest, I could take or leave the split windshield. I know it's the classic look. All the Peterbilt guys love their split windshield. But obviously this is just a tandem truck. But I could take or leave that. I don't have to have no split windshield. But I do like sleepers. I know a lot of farmers don't like to have sleepers on their trucks. They just want to have a regular cab or a day cab. The downside to that is if you're on the highway a lot, making long trips, especially going from north to south farm, or if you were doing that, you get bad weather between the two farms, or if you just get tired, sometimes you just pull over and have a nap. Well, I don't mind this color scheme. I don't mind the gray, the white. This looks like a used truck. No. No. Oh, this is a nice one. I like the cigar stacks, if that's what you guys call them. They're just literally cut straight off versus, you know, like the donkey ears or a half cut. This is a nice one. I like the white. But boy, that's beautiful. But man, if you're on much gravel, you'd have to be driving pretty dang slow. I like the white fenders to match it. Good job, whoever owns this thing. This is a flat top. Okay, so I don't mind the look of the flat top, which means the sleeper isn't a stand-up. The downside is the windshield in the back of the sleeper. These things can still kick rocks up and take out windshields. It is a thing. Sir, you don't mind if we step on your and take a peek inside your truck? Does he have two different colored seats in there? Or am I just losing my mind? Huh. One must be a custom seat or something. Maybe they're going to switch the other one to gray. Or maybe they're going to switch the other one to black. Either way, I definitely could not have two different colored seats. Although I just don't know if I'd want to give up the stand-up sleeper. Because then you can just literally walk back there and stand up. But sweet looking unit though. That is a beauty. What do you guys prefer? Do you guys prefer like the color schemes? Like you can get different color schemes and different decal schemes. That's not decal, it's paint. Or like the full one color. And I like that he has the white clearance package versus the yellow. I like that. That's sweet. All right, guys. We'll carry on here. Like these are definitely more practical. But those just look better, I guess. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the flipper. Upon further walking around here, I just noticed that the classic 389 is a narrower cab. That's definitely a wider cab. And I could be wrong, but I think that's going to be the new flagship, the 589. So it still has the classic hood, but has a wider cab, different door, different cab. I'm pretty sure. We actually went in to the dealership, and it's just the parts guys that are there. There's no sales guys there on a Saturday. and they actually had on their wall no pictures, just serial number and stock numbers of their new. They have a couple 389s and a couple 589s, I think they said. And the colors, and I'm like, oh, there's supposed to be a black one out here, 389, but I'm like, I doubt that this is it, and I can't find the serial number, because typically the serial number is in the door, and the doors are locked, and we're not gonna, we're not gonna climb all over the truck, because this is probably someone's truck. But I'm like, if you were a serial number, where would you be? Not the engine, that's the engine serial number, but on the truck, other than in the door. I'm like, wow, you'd probably stamp something like that on the frame. Nope. This is all for fuel tank stuff. Oh well. One day we're gonna have to come here and do some truck shopping for fun during a weekday. And maybe we can hit up a couple. We can go to the International, go to the Kenworth, hit up the Peterbilt here again. And then of course we can't leave out the Volvo. We gotta go find a Volvo somewhere, so. Oh man. And then it'd be kind of fun to get in them and do some driving. That would be awesome fun. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the flipper. Adios, amigos. I know we're back again. I'm like a bad cold. You can't get rid of me. I'm thinking that this must be more comparable to my International HX. It's got a little bit of a sloped nose. Maybe my nose on my HX doesn't quite slope this much. This might be more like Dad's trucks. They have a little more sloped nose, but definitely have the big front axle for sure. Yeah. This would probably be more of a comparable version though, because I have the big nose ring up front. This is, I wouldn't call that a nose ring. I feel like you're just gonna rip that out of, obviously it's gotta be on the frame back there. Probably the most comparable though, out of all of them. So that, or that. I just don't know if I like that narrow cab, I have to drive one day, because I just feel like if you carry a passenger in there, you're just gonna rub shoulders the whole way to wherever your destination is. It's just gonna be like, he's gonna be like right here. You'd be like, oh, thank you. Can you please move your arm so I can shift? Yeah, can you move your arm, please? I gotta shift, because you're gonna be like this in there, right? Oh man. Okay, I'll let you guys go.